This game is rated T for ages 13 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Hello everyone, Gunvolt here, but you can call me KV. And welcome back to Let's Play Luminous Avenger X. On the last episode, we did all of the bonus missions, sans one that we just received, and we're going to be tackling that today, but also, we're going to be looking at some additional features within Luminous Avenger X. Now, if you can tell already from the upper right-hand corner, this is a different save file. This is actually my main save file before the Let's Play. And there's these 4 little check marks, kind of similar to how you find the bonus chips in the stages. And those check marks refer to certain progressions within the game. So the upper left one is for game completion, if you actually beat the story. I believe the upper right one is for finding all of the bonus chips in every single stage. And the bottom left one, I believe, is for completing all the bonus stages, which is what I've already done on my main playthrough. I want to say that the final check is for doing the For doing the score tax. Unfortunately, as I have shown, I am not that good. So we're not going to be taking those on, but we're going to at least finish out the rest of the stages. And as addition to kind of showing that, I wanted to show some additional interesting features off. For instance, the title screen. Believe it or not, there are 4 variations of the title screen. It plays mostly the same music, but I believe we've seen a few of them already. This is one I don't think we've seen yet in the playthrough, which is Copen there standing menacingly, or like a cool dude, whichever you pick. There's also one we've seen that is just this screen without Copen, and another one as well. But rather than just saying, hey, there's title screens we can see, why not? I load up my old save data from when I actually first played this game, and then we just leave. Because if you return to the title, you'll actually get a new title screen to review. So here you go, here's the one without Copen there. That's nice. It is a bit random for what screens you're going to get, so we're going to try to cycle through them to get all of them really quick. The Copen one took me the longest to do, and I was doing this on my own time to see how random the title screens can be. We'll just, we'll cut ahead to when we get to a new title screen. So here you go, here's this title screen with the bouncing Lola ball. It's cute, it's simple, and that's also the basis of the background of my icon for this Let's Play. So, I like it. I think it's just really... It's kind of interesting because Copen is red, but the hue that I at least see from this is kind of a reddish pink. And I want to say that's probably the Lola influence, and hey, I really appreciate that. So that's 3 of the 4 title screens we can see. Let's see if we can get lucky and see the final one. And here's our 4th title screen. This took me a good 10 minutes to get. I don't know why I was being so shy today. I don't know what's going on, but it's very, very silly. I want to say this is an in-joke with some of the videos that they did for the Japanese uploads for promoting this game, but I don't know much about it other than we have Copen here, who is tofu, I guess, and Lola tofu. Maybe they're marshmallows, I don't know which for sure, but Copen is very angry, and Lola is just there, doing her best. I appreciate it very much. The music's also slightly different. This is my favorite one. It's a really silly variation on it. And these, I want to say you can pretty much just get by random. I don't know if it requires you to be in the game or not, but yeah, all these title screens, you have a chance of getting these every time you boot up the game. And additionally, every time you decide to go into the game and log out, you can also get these title screens. So that's pretty cute. We have some more cosmetic things to discuss first before we get into gameplay. So let's go and load up my file once again, my full complete file, because there are actually some more Kohaku costumes. Bear with me on these. So in addition to those title screens you can get that are kind of at random, depending on when you boot up, I believe if you have all the bonus chips, you can get all of Kohaku's costumes randomly distributed to you as well. So while we have the ones that have the specific dates that go with them, there are 2 other ones that kind of just happen at random. And I actually don't really care for them, but I'll show them off for the sake of completion. What you basically need to do is that you need to boot up the game, go into your file, and see if Kohaku's wearing the item. She will have a special dialogue box specifically for that costume, and that's about it. Yay. So here are the alternate costumes that you can get for Kohaku by random chance. We have her beachwear. Honestly, not that bad. It's kind of cute. Very nice. So she at least... Well, I don't want to go into the questioning on how tight that suit is, considering you can still see her navel. But, you know, there it is. Fan service for the fans. I'm sure they're all happy about that. And she's got a sunflower in her hair. Very nice. And the other costume you can get... Kohaku in a wedding dress. Because Japan. I get it. It's the future. I get it. She's in love with Copen. I get it. She's 14. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? It's a very nice outfit. I like her hair down all the way. That's really cute. Wait, like, a decade, Kohaku. Okay? Just wait a while, alright? Alright? It makes it worse that the quote you get with her, she's blushing and she's saying, should I be wearing this yet? And it's like, no, you should not. But hey, it's Japan. I'm not gonna, like, beat them up too much for that, but it is still like, okay, I guess that's there. Anyways, these are my main file, not the file that we're playing on, so we're not gonna see these ever again. We're gonna see Christmas and stuff. Yay! But before that... Actually, no, not before that. I am actually going to switch over to my other file, and we will continue things from there. Alright, so back to our main save file, which is now a different profile. We're going to go to this one that says level 29. We obviously have the one mission still to do, but first, look at all the money we have. We need to use this. Why? Because we have the ability to get an extra bullet, and also this, which I thought I had enough for, but I did not math properly. This is actually really helpful to continuously restore HP during overdrive. Now you may be wondering, how do you get so much money so quickly, other than, like, you did a lot of stuff off-screen? And I actually do want to show that. There's a quick way to get a lot of cash, and it's doing the Sumeragi Secret Bunker #1. You don't have to beat the stage. You just need to get to a certain point, get the money, and get out. Obviously, since we're doing it as a stage, the story is going to still kick in, so we're just going to ignore all that. And we're just going to start tearing through stuff. Now, the first thing, obviously, is that enemies can drop money. We want the gold ones for sure. The gold ones are worth 100, and that is the most useful to us. The silver ones aren't bad. They're worth about 20, I believe, but not as helpful. Obviously, enemies, they have random chance to drop money, and also what kind of money it's going to be. So they're not the most reliable, but there are a few reliable spots that we can go to. First, right here, in this little box, there's always 500 gold. 5 100 coins right there. And if we get lucky, sometimes we get people doing the doubles, which is very helpful. Now, getting the chips doesn't help with anything. I just like getting them for the sake of it. That box up there just contains health, always contains health, not worth it. And then we can just kind of zoom through the stage, just going absolute ham as we try to get as much gold as possible. This one's always going to have 5 silver, so that's always good to have. That's health. We'll try to get some from others just along the way. Alright, that guy almost gets killed by this guy. And sometimes he has gold, sometimes he doesn't. Alright, and oh, that's silver. That's health. Gold? Yeah, gold. Ah, silver. Boo. Boo on you guys giving me silvers. Okay, the moment Copen starts his walking animation into the elevator, that's when you can start skipping the cutscene to go down to the second floor. Or the basement area, I suppose. Now, here's where it gets a bit tricky. There is a lot of good ways to get money here, because a lot of the enemies do seem to be a bit more generous in dropping the gold versions. But we need to pay attention to the checkpoints. So there is one checkpoint that we started this area off, this half the stage. And there's another one that's going to be coming up. We want to make sure we notice where that checkpoint is, because it's on the ground, and if we're doing crazy aerial combat like we're doing right now, we're probably not going to notice it. Additionally, if you're trying to destroy an aerial enemy and you want to get money from them, you got to kind of try to stay right next to them as they explode, so you can actually get the money they have. So this second checkpoint right here, this is where we want to go. If we go all the way up here, use Orbital Edge, there is a set 1000 always here. This last one's health. And once we have that, we can check our money. Okay, not bad. And then we can just straight up leave. And that's how you can grind money pretty fast in this game. In fact, that was so fast, let's go in there again. Let's see if we can get, because that overdrive healing ability is super handy. And you'll find out why when we actually go into the final bonus stage. So, as this is going to be the final episode and there won't be any proper credits, because we already saw the credits, I want to first give some thank yous out to how this Let's Play went. So, first and foremost, as always, is SilverStarSheep. They did the amazing KV Lola artwork that has been on all these episodes, and honestly, it turned out super great. I love Lola as a character, and I loved how just well that worked out for KV to be Lola. And I know, like, I thought about having him be Copen again, but we already did that with Gunvolt 2 with him being Copen, so I thought that Lola was a better fit for this particular Let's Play. And honestly, with all the Lola songs and stuff, I think it worked out pretty well. So, thank you so much to SilverStarSheep. Please go give her some support on her Twitter, like whatever you can. It really helps out a lot. As always, there will be a link to her Twitter in the video description, as there has been for the entire Let's Play, because you gotta credit your artists. Because they do lots and lots of great hard work. Now then, speaking of hard work, I just want to say thanks Inti Creates for just making this awesome game. This game has been a blast from start to finish, and I was so glad that I got to play it kind of on my own first. I'll probably be doing that with the sequel, because from what I've seen of the sequel, it's going to be very different momentum-wise in how you traverse, so that'll take a lot more getting used to. But don't worry, when Gunvolt 3 finally comes out, that will be a blind playthrough for sure. But yeah, I was just surprised that this game even came out, and Inti Creates just puts a lot of great work. That's why I was so upset that some of the footage had some hiccups in it that it did, because I just didn't want to, I didn't want to sully their great game by, oh, well, my capture card had some hiccups, which I don't think it's even the capture card's fault. I think that's just my computer. So, oopsies on that. But they do a lot of great work. I look forward to playing more Inti Creates games in the future, not only on my own time, but also for the channel. And you might be surprised, I kind of already have the next Let's Play set up, and without saying much, I will tell you, it is another Inti Creates game. They're great devs. Please give them your support. So that's why I also put, if I can, links to buy the video game in question I'm playing in the description as well. Not that I'm promoted or anything, but I just feel like it's good to send out love to the folks who are doing all the great hard work. So go give them a follow if you haven't already. Go pick up this game if you haven't. It would be wonderful if you did. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, we have just enough. Perfect. And of course, a huge thank you to all of you wonderful watchers and wonderful viewers out there watching these videos, engaging with them, making it super fun for me to not only read the comments, but also just kind of play along. I know I've seen some people discuss how we can do better things on this particular game, we're not going to be going into the... whoops. We're not going to be going into the crazy stuff, unfortunately. That's something I'm going to really try to focus on my own time if I can, because this is just too... The score attack and this stuff is just too hard for me, so my apologies on that. But I hope you've been enjoying this game, and I hope you're really looking forward to that sequel, because, man, this has been super fun, and I'm super excited to play that sequel when it comes out in 2022. Which, maybe it's already out by then, so there. Alright, without further ado, we can actually go on to that final stage proper. Let's do our final talk session. Oh, right, because he's robot. He's robot. I feel called out. I'm a picky eater, so, oops. He would like some bolts and maintenance oil. Nah, he probably doesn't use that. He probably uses something more high-tech. He would like some solar energy. And that was our last conversation. In customize, we want to make sure we have the outfit changer on for Lola, because it's very cool. And finally, in mission, there's Boss Rush. Before we do that, however, we're going to go to the jukebox one last time. We have listened to all the Lola songs possible. Oh, that's going to play the music. Don't play the music. Don't stop playing the music. We're leaving. Don't play the music right. Okay. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. These are all the 7 songs that you'll hear that Lola sings in the base game. However, that DLC for changing Lola's outfit was not just for the outfits. It also gave one new song, Raison d'être. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, so apologies to everyone if I pronounce that incorrectly. That will be the final song we will go out on for this Let's Play. So let us get the mission details of Boss Rush. And with that, we're going to stay in Gutless because that helps with many things. And we will engage. Final stage, here we go. And the 3 kids are here to wave us off as we end this Let's Play for once and for all. Until we get to the sequel. But I don't know if they'll be in the sequel. So, Boss Rush is going to put you against all the bosses in the main game. Luckily, these are not the harder versions from the stage, from the bonus stages. These still have their weakness weapons, thankfully. So we can use these to our advantage, which is very nice. I will be taking advantage of that as much as possible. I will be taking advantage of the fact that we have 6 bullets now as much as possible. That way we can avoid getting as much damage done to us as possible. Okay, that one just went over his head. Of course, with Rebellio, how his weakness weapon works, it just kind of explodes on him, so we just kind of have to be careful on that. Obviously, there is the problem of the super attacks they have. So can we avoid them? Nope! Okay, not too much damage though, so that's not bad. And don't worry, there are ways that we can get health back in these missions, so it's not the end of the world if you are to lose a bit of health here and there. Alright, and that ends that. Obviously, we get experience every time we beat a boss, so that's helping us out. If we level up, we'll get healed, so that's good. We're also going to be keeping our kudos, which is also very helpful. Next up, we have Stella. Alright, with Anchor Nexus, get that on. Okay, that's first phase down. Well, first form. Not quite. Okay, this attack's really annoying. Get our bullets back up. There we go. Okay, and now for her super attack, which isn't as bad in the original fight compared to her super-ish fights. Alright, move around. Ow. Okay, I am not being smart. Okay. You just go up there. I'm gonna just keep up with this. There we go. And here is our final Lola song, which we'll hear in just a moment. It's actually really good. I really love this song. And as you also notice, because of that one thing we got, we are slowly healing. Yeah. This song, like, man, I want to learn the lyrics of this song, because it just sounds so enthusiastic and bombastic and bubbly and everything, and I love it. Alright, this is where health would have been. I guess there's not health there. Oopsies. Well, here's Krim. I don't like Krim, but guess what? His weakness works again, so... we're just gonna take those claws off. No shield for you. And there we go. Krim's so much easier with his weakness weapon. Alright. There we go. Krim's a joke with his weakness weapon. Ow, did I get hit by that? Okay, and he's gone. Bye! Oh, Krim. Pacific Rim guy. And we're actually fully healed, which is great. There are checkpoints here, but I'm not gonna use them. Because I really need Lola to be active for the final boss of this boss rush. So next up should be... Isola. Yep. Now we can have a proper idle battle once again. And there we go. That's phase 1 down. Now let's just wait here. Wait while this lovely song's playing. And here she comes. And there goes her audience. Like, I took music when I was in school. So I played piano and the tuba, and like when I get to hear like really, really cool songs that like really play with minor keys and that kind of stuff, it just really sounds neat. So that's why I love this song so much. It's so good. Get our bullets back up. There we go. Bye-bye. And that goes for Isola. Bye, Isola. You're cool. You have a cool song yourself. It's not in the actual game, but it's cool. So next up should be Bakto. Hey, Bakto, how's it going? I'm just gonna do this a lot. Silly Bakto. Tricks are for kids. As someone who eats cereal still, no. Tricks are not for kids. Tricks are for everyone. I can see why the kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's because it's made of cinnamon and toast and crunch. Those are obviously the ingredients that go into it. Well, cinnamon for sure. I don't know about the toast and the crunch part. You know what's actually very underrated, though? Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios. Those are actually very tasty. I know you're like, but it's not like cinnamon, there's no marshmallows, but it's still tasty. And drills. Drills everywhere. Pierce the heavens and die. Have fun with your Mafia family. Well, I mean, that's not actually the real Bakto because of the illusion thingamajigs that we saw that were clearly done by Demezrel, but, you know what I mean. Get Anchor Nexus back out. And our final one, Die 9. How's it going, robot guy? Very tall dude. We're just gonna have fun with you right now. Alright, first phase down. And on to the second phase. So he has a chance to damage us again like Rebellio did. Just gotta be careful. Of course, I'm not very good at dodging this one at all, so we'll see how that goes. It didn't go well. Oh, well. How much damage? Not too bad. And we get some heals. Keep going up, thanks to the power of Lola. Lola's just awesome. Can we have a game that's just starring Lola? I know it doesn't make any sense, but a guy can dream, right? Lola's awesome. Alright, there's no checkpoint there. We still have a few more bosses to go through. We did the main 6, so now let's go on to the rest of them. First up, we actually have the Lola Tank. It's technically weak to Muse's Kiss, but I don't really know how it works, so we're just gonna plow through it, hopefully. It's cool to see it again, though. We really wouldn't see it if unless we fought it on that one stage again, which that stage is just a boss. Luckily, as long as we can keep tagging it, we're actually pretty decent for bullets. We don't have to worry too much. It will know everything this time. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it would always know everything. I don't know why it wouldn't know everything, because you fight it after you fight the main 6. Alright, and then Darkness Trigger is gonna show up. Let me tag. There we go. Yeah, and some of these arenas are weird. Like, that should not count as a wall on the side, but it does. Oop, I saw bullets. There we go. That takes care of the Lola Tank. There's obviously another boss before we get to the main problem. Actually, I think there's 2 more bosses we have to do. Is it going to make us have to fight? Well, I know who is going to make us fight here. Hey there, Blade. How's it going? Blade obviously can do quite some damage to us because of the lightning, so gotta be careful with that. But luckily, with the overdrive healing, we can negate some of that damage pretty easily, which is why I really wanted to have that ability for this. Go, and... Oh, yep, do your slashes. Okay, and on to your final phase. And you're going to... Yep. Thunder around the world. Oh yeah, warning for flashing lights in this episode. Obviously with her, and another obvious one we'll be fighting in just a bit. And she's gone. And I like, the music just keeps playing for her. It just doesn't, we don't get like an outro music. It just, no, it just keeps playing. Alright, he is going to make us fight this one, so that's unfortunate for Copen, but whatever. This is basically Copen gets his revenge on everything. The stage. Meatil still does that, which is very unfortunate. That sucks. So let me first get, where is, okay. I don't need that, so. This orbital edge gets rid of the shield. And obviously your level will help with doing some damage here. And Music's Kiss can get rid of the different lumens showing up. Which I am not using, I'm just using Orbital Edge to get through that shield. Then jump over the lumen. Coolio. Because obviously, Meatil does not have a Desperation attack. Well, I guess this kind of counts as one. But it's not as bad as, say, other characters' Desperation's attack. So, you're welcome, Meatil. I'm so sorry that, once again... Oh my golly. That was not okay. In the things that are not okay, that is very high up there in the not okay departments. Which, of course, now leaves us with one final thing to take care of. We don't get these stairs. I'm also forgetting what... I think it's Shroud Spear. Shroud Spear, and then Photon Detonator. Now, is there anything over here? Can we still go over here like we could in the original stage? Yes, we can. Hey, look, money! I am not taking that checkpoint, so we can keep Lola. And there he is! Demezrel Asimov, being a jerk. Here we go. This is where things get a bit dicey. So let's hope I can do it! Get over that. I'm going to be a bit more focused on this, so I don't screw up as badly, since you have to do both forms in one go. And I also didn't save, so, you know, also probably not a good thing that I did that. Right. But luckily, getting some heals back on, which is helpful. Yep, getting healed, which is very good. Okay, got that. Cool, back at full health. Gotta deal with this annoyance. Alright, where's... Okay, there's an opening. Right here. Good. Good. Okay, and last one. Perfect. Oh, shoot. I saw I was out of bullets, and I was like, well, that's a problem. But hey, we're back at full health, so it all works out. Alright, so that takes care of Demezrel Form 1. But now... So in the terms of, like, the story, I would say, this would be kind of like Copen went back to the base to make sure for sure that Demezrel was killed. Obviously, we know that in the main story, Kohaku deals the final blow and destroys him, But this could be kind of interpreted, at least in my opinion, as like an alternative take of, okay, so Kohaku does do all that, but Copen goes back just to make sure that the final blow is struck.
Nani?
And hey, the fun music still plays. So you survived, yeah, see? And that's why I saved this for last, because this technically is the actual final boss of the game. Alright, and you can see his color change. This is actually his super form of the boss. So, ow! Ow, ow, ow. So you know how we fought that blade that was, like, really hard and I was like, I can't do that? Yeah, this is his version of that. And I'm not being careful whatsoever. Okay, just... I'm using time to let Lola heal. So we can get that heal going up just a little bit. Okay, if we just dash over those, we could... Oh, right, here's the one in the middle. I always forget about that one. Lola. Okay, well, we're doing... Ow. And then that happens. Okay, okay. Last part. Here we go. Let's see if I can actually do this. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got his back grab that gathers up. It becomes big and massive. We need to jump. Alright, it's gonna go that way first, and then I messed it up. Then that way. Then through the bottom. Through the bottom again. Oops. And then he does this, because of course he needs to cheat and make the move a little more intense for you, you know? Shush, shush, shush. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah! I've got to level up from that too. You sure have. Get dunked on. Asimov is officially dead. Screw that guy. And yeah, the boss rush does take a while to get through. A rank. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. That's a great note to end everything off on. So with that all said, that ends Luminous Avenger X. Thank you all so much for watching. As I mentioned before, please go give a follow to the great artist that has worked on this, SilverStarSheep, with the wonderful artwork she's done of KV Lola. Go pick up this game, honestly, if you haven't seen it already. I'd really appreciate it if you did. This would be fantastic to play, and it's on multiple systems and everything. It's just fun. There's a sequel coming out, and it's going to be just incredible, I'm sure. Of course, if you like this video, you could comment and like it and that stuff too. That's helpful for me personally, but in all honesty, the most important thing, besides giving my artist a good shout-out because she does great work, and giving this game a good shout-out because it's a fantastic game, is that I hope all of you have a wonderfully great day. Week, month, year, you name it. This game is amazing and has been super fun to play through, so thank you all so much for your support on this game. I will see you on the next game, whatever that may be, although I kind of gave a hint of what it's going to be next. So until then, KV, out.